Welcome back to Chippewa Outdoors. Today, shooting 308 again, and I found this cool channel, Outdoors Anonymous. Y'all check them out, subscribe to them. This is basically a 50, 200 yard zero, 308, 150 grain. Got this from several ballistic charts. Basically, 50, you're zeroed. 200 yards, you're zeroed. 300 yards, -6, -5. That's when it starts dropping off pretty severely. Up until then, 25 yards, height over bore, you're looking at -125. 50, 75 yards, you're 1.5, 2 inches at 200. 150, 200, and then the drop. Now, the beauty of this for deer hunting is with this, -6, you got to account for that. And so any of this is center mass meat you're eating. So today we're going to change our zero. We got a few of these left. This is what my gun likes, but everybody's out of them. So I picked up some Hornady Whitetail 150, and then I've got some cheap ammo, which did okay yesterday, 150. So let's get shooting. All right, let's get started. We're going to do with the cheap rounds first. The PPU is what it is. Did okay yesterday. So probably will have to adjust. I'm going to take a couple shots at 50 yards and see where we go from there. Not bad, a little low. We'll shoot one more. We'll check out our group. Okay, first one was a cold bore shot. Second one, not bad. Let's see. Low on that one. So obviously there's going to be some user error. Okay, let's go check that out, see where we're at. Now, all sorts of environmental variances here. If we've got you got windage, you've got cheek weld breathing, heavy trigger to deal with. So we're hitting pretty close. Group's probably stretched out a little bit. Not a bad group. That's sub MOA and one flyer, so right here. So I've got to come up a few clicks and maybe to the left, but that's a pretty decent grouping. Okay, so made a little correction. Actually made a crazy correction. I went up. I went way too up. User error, probably that. So I went down a little bit. And here's what I got. One flyer, that was my first one. I was like, that can't be right. So I tried it again. And I went over to the left just a little bit. So 2 touching, 1 right there. That's pretty sweet for a group right there. And so this should get me a little high at 100 yards. And if you got a 100-yard target, shoot it, you should be a couple inches high. And if you have a 200-yard, which I do not, you can ring the gong, shoot some steel at 200 yards, and you should be hitting for a quick check. So let's try some more.